Hey folks, I haven't talked to you in a while, so I'd like to reach out to you and communicate to you something that um, God has been speaking to me for the last month or two. And I'm going to start out with an amusing story that happened to me about 13 years ago, and I think you'll laugh as well. All right, so one day I'm on a super shuttle from the Dulles airport. And it's at 9 o'clock during the week. It's way after I'm finished with my work day. And so I get a phone call from Angie. I had been living with Thomas and Angie for a while. And so Angie calls and she says, "Where are you?" And I answer, "I'm in a super shuttle from the Dulles airport." "Well," she says, "why are you in a super shuttle?" "Because my driver's license expired." Why were you at Dulles Airport?" "Because William drove me there." "Well, why did William drive you there?" "To rent a car." "Why did you rent a car?" "Because my car wouldn't start." "Oh, well," she kept asking me questions, and I wasn't really helping her out with trying to figure out why I was not at their place, um, you know, by dinner time, I guess. And I was definitely late. I usually showed up back at their place by 6 o'clock or so. And today I was way late, and so she was getting concerned about me. And so she's asking me these questions, and I'm not really helping her out with answering the ultimate question: is why are you so late? Well, we laugh about that now. I had a really good laugh with my wife, Beverly, um, recounting that, and then um, I texted Angie to tell her about it, and she laughed, and yep, it was a good memory. But then I started realizing, this has kingdom significance. Our relationship with God, a lot of times we ask Him questions, and a lot of times, or actually ask Him for things as well. And a lot of times we either don't get an answer, or the answer isn't something that we want to hear because it's not helping us. And I've been thinking about it, and I think that a lot of the reasons why we're not getting answers that we're looking for is because we're not asking the right questions. Like Angie, um, the question was ultimately, "Why are you so late? Is everything okay?" And yeah, I think I knew where her ultimate question was, but I wasn't feeling too happy at the time. And yeah, my battery had died while I was at work because I left the dome light on. And so I knew that she was concerned, but like I say, I was just answering the questions because I wasn't really. I was tuned out, honestly. Well, God's not tuned out, but God wants us to ask Him the right questions because He's looking for a bigger agenda than what our agendas are. Why did you do this? God, why did you do that? God, why won't you do this? Or God, why won't you do that? And we just get mad or frustrated at the answers that He gives us. But ultimately, I think He's looking for deeper questions. He's looking for, God, what is it that you're doing? What is your plan? What is your agenda? Because I want to be on board with that agenda. Ultimately, He wants us to be on board with that agenda. And a lot of times we're kind of so focused on our plans and our agendas that we don't really understand the bigger deal of what he wants. Um, yeah, I just heard a quote a couple of days ago. Adversity doesn't build character. Adversity reveals character. And so he's wanting for us to grow. And sometimes that growth comes through making lemons out of lemonade. He doesn't give us the suffering. He doesn't give us the adversity. But he uses that. There are a lot of times where he uses that to grow us. And then ultimately, things really turn out, and it couldn't have been better if we had have asked it for it a different way, our way, so to speak, or the way that we think it should have happened. Yes, we do pursue healing because healing is for us, and so we go for it. Healing is the children's bread, but ultimately, he's got a bigger agenda at hand. He's got a bigger plans for our lives, and plans that make us really that will end us in a place where would be blown away if we had known it at the end. So, something to think about. Not a thought, not a sermon, just a thought, as it's often said on the radio out here. Anyway, think about it and ask the Lord, what is it that he wants to do? What is it that he's saying? And you'll get some interesting answers, I'm sure. You just have to listen. God bless. Take care. And until next time, see you later.